Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Okay, that's my new logo right there. Okay, so today is going to be a day of thanks. Okay, so I'm going to start this video out with this. It's a new word that I learned, and it's a Lakota language. It's a word, Lakota. It's Lakota, by the way, if you're not from the United States, it's an American Indian tribe. So the word isn't, I may pronounce it wrong, but it's Wopila, W-O-P-I-L-A. Here's what it means. Wopila is a word from the Lakota language meaning thanks, gratitude, or appreciation. But it signifies a deeper concept than a simple thank you. It involves a spirit of giving back, reciprocity, and honoring all of existence. The term can refer to an appreciation ceremony, a giveaway, or something worthy of thanks. So let me read just a little bit more here. One more. So it's the deeper meaning of Wopila. Reciprocity and generosity. At its core, Wopila embodies the understanding that for everything received, something must be returned. This act of giving extends to the less fortunate and includes offering food to the earth, reflecting a deep respect for nature's provisions. So one of our members here on this channel, she sent me a gift. And this is my way of thanking you and saying thank you very much. I'm going to show you guys the gift in a second. So her name's Victoria. She's from Australia, and she's been with our channel for, I think it's been about 2 or 3, maybe even 4 years. She's been with us for a long, long time. And she sent me an email that really, I know I didn't respond yet because I wanted to really do it on the video. So I had my buddy at where he works record it while I was at the counter. So here it is. All right, this is a gift from Victoria. From Australia, or technically from the United States, but okay. You ready? I think you're gonna appreciate this. That's heavy too. She sent me a bar of silver. Thank you, Victoria. That's awesome. From the Green Mint. So I'll take it out real quick. We're good. We're good. Oh, it's got another package, so I'm gonna leave it in that package.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, let's put it like that. See that? And I'm gonna turn it around. No, I'm gonna. And then, thank you, Victoria, for sending that. It's very nice. She's a customer. She's a client. All right, that's it. I'm gonna put it back. Thank you very much.
No gold? Oh yeah. You don't know gold?
No gold.
Oh, I thought you.
I forgot the part about him saying no gold. Oh, that guy is so funny, man. He's one of the funniest people I know. He's a really cool dude. So. Yeah, so Victoria, I want to say thank you very much. Now here's the deal. I did not understand the value of that when I opened it up. It was later on that night, so that was about, I don't know, 5 days ago or a week ago. But I just thought, oh, this is nice, whatever. And then I got home and I said, I want to see what the value of silver. Oh, by the way, we did mention it's silver. It's a silver bar. First of all, I think this is the coolest gift anyone's ever given me. I mean, this is like one of the coolest things. So, y'all hear about like gold bars and stuff, and I never even thought to buy anything like that. And Victoria, you did mention to me about it. I don't know if it was a year ago, 6 months ago, whatever. Like, hey, you need to buy silver now. It's important. It's going to go up. So I thought, oh, okay, it's probably like worth $50, $90 or something. Well, later that night, about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I decided I'm going to see what the value of silver is right now. And I guess it's called troy. Like it's not pounds, it's troy. Like 10 ounces of troy. I forget how they say it. So I Googled it and it ended up coming up to be like $40 some, $45 or something. So I just Googled it right now and here's where it's at. So I was like, oh, okay, $47. That's not bad. And my brain didn't quite understand what I had. When someone says they're going to send you a gift and you think, oh, it's going to be like flowers or a basket of not eggs, but fruit or something like that. So I remember I scrolled down a little bit. It said 400 something. And I was like, what's that? And I looked at because I put in the weight amount. And the first thing I saw was that $40 some thing. I thought, oh, okay. I kind of thought it'd be more than that. I thought silver was worth more than that. I was like, oh, holy shit, this is worth almost $500. It is definitely going into my safe deposit box at the bank. So thank you very much, Victoria. I had no idea. That's an awesome gift. I'm going to keep that forever. So I'm going to read your email. It's not too personal, but it caught me off guard, and I really wanted to make this video for this because I didn't email you back, and I want you to know that I did read it, and I really, 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 really appreciate what you wrote. I did not know this. Okay, so I did ask Victoria if I could post the video and talk about this. So I wanna actually read her email. It's not too personal, but it's very, very. It means a lot to me. So first of all, I want to say Victoria's been a very supportive person. It's her words, and I asked her about something about my business. It may not have meant a lot to her, but it kind of meant a lot to me. Because I was nervous about switching over my URL, my web link to my website, but it's going to pay off in the long run. So she kind of helped me make that decision with her answer. Okay, so I'm going to read the email. It actually was personal on one way, very much emotional, but I don't think it's like personal information. So she says, "Dear Mike, I'm so happy you got it. Your videos saved me at the most horrendous time. You gave me strength more than any other videos or help. It's a thank you gift. It will go up a lot. Victoria, can't wait to see you open it." That actually meant a lot to me. I'll tell you guys why. And Victoria, thank you very much for that. It came in at a time because I switched my business over, and when you switch your business over, especially your URL, your domain, it slows your traffic down to your website, including all your other sites. Everything is kind of connected now in this new way of social media and stuff. And I've changed the main title to broken to Bulletproof, coaching, etc. So we've done a whole new SEO optimization for my website based on the URL all the way down, and so it's kind of like a restart. So business has slowed down, and it's not just that, but I've been just pushing it overtime. I mean 12 hours, 16-hour days. One day I woke up at 4, took a shower, ate something, and I started at 4:30 until 2 o'clock in the morning the next day. And that's after I got, I think it was about 6 or 7 days of sleep of about 5 hours to 5.5 hours of sleep max every day. I was exhausted, but I wanted to get these projects done so I can get the money wheel rolling again. So it's just around the corner. I'm almost done with the set projects that I had. So I've been at it for 6 weeks or more, just nonstop around the clock. I mean literally about 12 hours plus every single day. And I'm tired, I'm exhausted, my back hurts from being on the computer every day. But I'm almost there. So here's the thing. My channel has suffered for it. I've had subscribers drop off because we're going through this change. And one thing I want to ask you guys is, I'm going to get back to Victoria's thing in a second. Be patient with me, because the way Google lines things up, it's kind of like if your website isn't like this niche marketing thing on one specific subject, you don't get as much traffic. So this chat GPT called Sidekick on Shopify, it's really telling me like, Mike, you've got to focus on the men's coaching. That's where you make your money, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is my whole YouTube channel, this one is my biggest channel. And I've made a connection with a lot of you guys on the channel, and most of you are women. So it's telling me you got to get rid of the women's books, the women's coaching, the women's project, make it all male. And I'm kind of like, well... So this new website I have, if you haven't seen it, please go to it, the new URL, and this is for SEO and views, because my website was not pulling views at all. I'm talking like 5 real people a day, because most of them are bots. So with the bots, it'll be like 12, 15 views a day, and very few of them are actual humans. So I had to do something, and that's why I designed the website the way it is, because I want to build this up, make money, and probably, I'm not really sure how to do it. And if there's someone out there that knows, like, hey, I know this is what you do, not like an opinion or thought, but you've done it for yourself, you've done it for other websites, you know. Don't be some guy like, oh yeah, I know how to do it, and you don't. Don't waste my time. Please don't waste my time. So I'm going through this transition of I need to get the money wheel rolling. I really love teaching the course to men because it's a funny thing, I call it crack the female code. It's really crack the male code, meaning get him to open up from his logical brain to his right emotional, creative, spiritual brain. That is a challenge that I've perfected. And when that happens, when they pop, it'll happen about the third or fourth day of the training. Now, these are all day long trainings. When they finally pop, there will be a moment where they just they're stunned. They're kind of looking down, left, right, and they kind of pause. And you could, the energy shifts. He just stops. And I know what he's doing. In NLP hypnosis, we call it transderivational search. He's going back in his memories, re-accessing when his mom yelled at him, when his teacher, female teacher, his sisters, his aunt, going, oh man, she said A, but I thought she said B or meant B, and I heard B, but she wasn't saying B. And then when I did what she said, she got mad. And I grew up thinking that women were just crazy, and I realized oh, she didn't mean B, she meant A. So here's what happened when they're going through this process from one memory to another. They're going into a deep trance and they're doing a deep search. I literally shut up, I leaned back, and I just let them process this. Some guys, one guy, it was more than 15 minutes. When they pop out of it and they look at me, they're just completely stunned. Just like, all these years, I just thought women didn't make sense. For me, when they have that moment, that's all worth it, because now suddenly they look at women differently, they slow down, they listen, because I teach them how to listen from the other side. And when a man first opens up to this, their whole world radically shifts. The right brain is also the receiving brain. So the left brain is the push. That's why a lot of men talk because they're in their left brain, right? So they suddenly start to listen, but they listen in a different way. It's not the push energy listening. No, it's like literally their brain gets silent, their emotions go silent. Now their mind and their heart chest area completely empty, completely open, and now they're listening to receive, which means listening to understand. So this is my destiny, this is my purpose, and I had this URL, seductionpower.com, and everyone from GoDaddy to the ChatGPT to other companies are like, you have a golden URL, why are you not using it? That needs to be your main domain. That's going to pull traffic. Your name, MikeKollin.com, is never going to pull traffic. And they're right, I just thought somehow I could get around it. So that's where I'm at right now, and it's kind of a challenge going, well, how do I, because the women's books tend to sell more than the men's books. In fact, quite a lot, especially the last year or so. The men's books have been really slow lately. So I'm a really positive guy. I'm a pretty upbeat guy, pretty much regardless of what's going on around me. So what I'm saying is when I get clients, I'm thrilled. I am just through the roof joyful, okay? It has been really tough since the beginning of lockdowns. Okay, about the 6th month in, it has just been slow. And for some reason, this summer has been unbelievably slow. So financially, things have been just really rough. So regardless, I make the most of it. I am generally just emotionally an upbeat person. I mean, things have to be pretty bad for me to get down. So for the last 6 weeks, I've did something that was kind of out of character. I pushed myself beyond, which I don't normally do because it puts you in your mind, you're thinking. And I thought, you know what, this is where I need to be to do all this computer stuff. We're working with Google, we're working with Bing, we're doing all this SEO stuff. We're just everything connecting Apple Business Connect for the Siri voice search, which I haven't had. Now it's done, it's completed, it's been verified. So it does a final completion in another week to where it's going to start kicking. Oh, actually it did. It already started kicking in last night. We tested it. So then we did, what was the other one? Alexa, and there's 2 more. Alexa, Google, Siri, Google, Alexa, which is Amazon, and then Cortana, and then there's another one. All right, so my point being, there's actually a ton. I would talk forever. So I'm doing everything. I mean, I'm even getting on my messages on the when you search on that Chat GPT. Now my stuff's coming up on there. So all of this combined, and I mean, we did a lot. We had to download an app onto my website, and now we have this separate section where you got to do a question and answer. They call it FAQs, facts. something facts and questions, I think is what it stands for. So now that's starting to show up already on ChatGPT. So doing all of this stuff in a different way is supposed to bring me more traffic. The challenge is things have been unbelievably slow already, and I changed my URL at the worst time possible. So I was pretty stressed out. I pushed myself to the max and I got burned out. And towards the end, I kind of got a little bit kind of down. So Victoria's gift and the email response that I mentioned, that meant a lot to me. And the reason I'm saying this is I think a lot of you guys don't understand. I've been kicking out videos nonstop for over 5 years, especially starting with narcissist abuse. And it really helps when you finally get a response from someone saying, hey, this helped me, this made a difference, and this is what I learned, and I didn't realize this. Like when you guys put messages and you post it on my website, it makes a difference. It lets me know, like, hey, you're affecting people's lives. It's worth it. So be patient with me on my website, this YouTube channel. I know it's shifted, but it's going to work out somehow. I'm going to figure out, well, how do I do this where Google sends me traffic and I can, it's even, okay, I'm trying to get my books approved and my products on my YouTube channel. It'll be like a little carousel, right, or a slider right underneath the video. So that's another challenge I had to go in there. That was another new headache that I had to do. So we're trying to work all of this out. 90% of everything's worked out except for LinkedIn verification, which is unbelievably impossible. Number 2 is the carousel we think is done, but it's going to be, I think, 2 more days for it to do the final verification because they have verified 26 of my products, which is all of my products. So they're all verified, they're all greenlit, so let's see exactly what happens. So it's going to take a few more days. So hopefully they start showing up underneath the videos. And I am going to make a request. If you guys could make a donation right now, would be a great time for me. It would help out, please. I have a PayPal link right there in the description box. And another way you can donate is buy one of my books. We have 2 books for women. Why Men Just Don't Get It, and then Every Woman's Battle, The Need for Love and Emotional Fulfillment. And we have a bunch of men's book. Crack the Female Code is the main book. Go to my website, scroll down. The men's will be on the second section. And you go one more section. There's black and white images. The first one's the men's. The middle one is the women's, okay? So go in there and buy your books there. There's another thing I want to change. You can probably hear it in my voice and the way I talk and my demeanor now. I went through a huge shift. I know I've mentioned this 2 or 3 times. I think one of the videos I ended up deleting, but I went through an energy shift. I went to an energy healer, someone I've known off and on for years, and then I did a session on myself a few weeks later, and then I did some timeline therapy combined with parts integration and some other stuff, and something massively shifted after that. It was just like night and day, like complete radical shift. So here's the difference. I am going 100 miles an hour. Like I was like this when between about, 12, maybe 9 until I was about 19, somewhere between. I was just on it. The difference is there's no resistance now. And I think I made a video. I don't know if it came out already, if it's going to come up, but the resistance gone. It's like the doubt, the confusion, that is just gone. It is smooth. It is fast. And it's fun. So another part of it is this part's hard. It's like, yeah, I'm happy, or like insanely happy. I don't mean like laughing all the time, but I'm just at peace. And that's affecting everything I'm doing in my life right now. So, okay, so here's an example. All the work that I've been doing is the work that I have hated doing for 15, 20 years. I just didn't like it. I would hire people to do it, and I would force this is different. I am chasing after this stuff. I'm doing Bing. I'm doing this. I'm doing Google. I'm doing everything you can think of. The technical stuff. I don't like to do technological kind of stuff. If you've followed my channel, I'm sure you've realized that by now. But everything I've been doing for 6 weeks is technical and logical and mathematical. We're doing coding on my website. We're doing just everything you can imagine, SEO. And this website, depending whether this works out or not, I think it will, has the most congruent SEO on it that I've ever had. The images are beautiful. Everything is just like, this is the first real professional website that I've had, that I've been proud of. And the social media. If you go to any of my social media sites, they're all going to have Mike Kollin, Broken to Bulletproof. What's the other thing? A couple other things and some phrases that we put in. It's too long to explain right now. But everything's in alignment. This is the first time ever everything has been in alignment. And that's the word that I think I'm looking for. I'm in alignment, like true alignment for the first time. So there's no skittishness. There's like a car, kind of rickety car going down the road, kind of, it's got resistance because the tires are kind of, it's like all of that stuff is gone. The best way to say it is smooth. There's no resistance. Alignment. So one of the next videos, either tomorrow or the day after that, it's going to be a very spiritual video about the Bible, Jesus, and about how to be emotionally free and what it was all about from the beginning. I really think you're going to like that video. Be patient with this channel. We're going to find a way to make this channel work, and just be patient with it, okay? I've absolutely changed. Everything's open for me. There's no like either or with me. It's like it used to be, well, it's either this or it's that. I think it's everything is going to be involved in some way on this channel. I also have a feeling some of you, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of you, may have an impact on this channel. You might say something that clicks with me. I think everything's going to fall into place. I'm literally just going to keep plowing. I'm going to learn. I'm going to figure it out, what I'm going to do. I may end up starting a new website and then just making this YouTube channel just for that. So we'll see what we're going to do here. All right, click subscribe, click the like button, make a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, go ahead and make a donation. It would make a difference right now.